gets kidnapped in a suit, that's how you know.
Is it like? But can I block? Like, is it like one of those suits? Anyways, it's hypothetical. I can have whatever I want. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the T.L.B.P Brothers podcast, the podcast where we talk about entertainment and our day-to-day lives, brought to you as a comedy podcast. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
We're back at it again with another vlog. I know it's been quite some time since we've done something like a vlog and React Mondays.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's been busy.
I've been very busy.
He's been busy.
Now,
that's the
got a text and I'm putting my phone on silent.
The culprit is on that side of the couch.
Yes, and on that side. No,
I'm the one who keeps going, bro. We need to record. He's like, I can't today.
I'm busy. I'm tired. I'm sleepy all the time.
So ironically enough, I was telling him how like April is literally. I mean, if you're listening to this, April is tomorrow. If you're listening to this today,
I'm going to be very honest with you. I wanted to pull on April Fools, but then I chose not to.
What do you mean?
Because April Fools tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow is April Fools. Yeah, I hadn't thought about
like
that.
For the people who watch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be like, wow.
They're listening to this right now.
They knew.
Maybe you'll catch.
So we're being attacked by Russia.
That would be the invasion has started. No,
the aliens are here.
The former Soviet Union is anyway. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, that's. Anyways, so China.
Okay, stop, bro. Stop. What was I gonna say? No, I think we should get back into this whole
groove
thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think in the next 3 weeks.
I was gonna say tomorrow.
No, in the next 3 weeks,
we'll get back into the group.
We'll get back in. We'll go back into it because I'll be done with the classes.
We'll be locked in. Depending on how things go.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get busy.
I'll finish the 14th, I think.
So like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks we'll be back.
Pretty much.
It'll be crazy.
Hopefully. Gets a job. I don't got time for this.
We got a lot of videos coming. We also have some other stuff in the works. Maybe some other stuff in the works.
Yep.
Highly likely other stuff in the works.
Yep.
There's so much stuff in the works that has been working in the background quietly that we haven't even touched.
Well, yeah, we haven't touched it. It's just sitting in the document.
You know, it's crazy. We even have a vlog talking about how we're going to be taking a break.
Yeah. And
then we just never posted it. We literally have a vlog that we went out and we recorded.
Yeah. Like
a month and a half ago, and we just never posted it.
You know what we should do? We should film a video called "We're Taking a Break." After so long, just to catch the people off guard.
You know, no. It'd be really funny is if we disappeared for a solid month.
Yeah.
And then drop the video. We're taking a break.
Just be we're taking a break. What is that? What does he mean? They've been on a break, and then they come back just to say
there's
a break.
There's this Minecraft YouTuber recently who he's like, I'll see you guys next week for the video.
Yeah.
And then apparently some other YouTuber, because he plays on this SMP.
Yeah.
Posted for him, and the guy's been traveling through East Asia.
Oh, wow.
For the past month and a half.
Fun times.
But he ended his last video with I'll see you guys next week. And just
okay.
It's been the longest week.
Clearly. Yeah.
It's just I don't know how this stuff happens. It just kind of
see. I want to do a vlog.
Yeah.
Or I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a shower.
And then it's just
and then the video just cuts.
I think it'd be pretty funny if you pick up the sound it's in the we do it in the room.
Yeah.
And then it picks up the shower sound.
Yeah.
And then you start singing in the shower, and then the video cuts.
What?
You know what I mean? It'd be pretty funny.
I think it'd be pretty funny if we just randomly cut this episode. I
don't think we're gonna randomly cut this episode. I don't like doing that.
Well, April Fools.
I don't care if we randomly cut
the shortest episode of all of T.L.B.P.
That would be crazy.
We just say, we'll be back right after this, and then and then the video cuts.
And it's just it.
Yeah. I think we should do that.
Well, you already warned the people.
Well,
so.
you can cut this out.
Nah, I'm leaving this in.
Okay,
This is staying
it's
in.
fine.
I like this.
We'll be
meme.
back right after.
No. What was it? There was something I was gonna say.
Yeah.
We went to the movies.
Did I?
Did you?
Did you?
You went 2 days ago. Okay, look. So somehow we don't have time to film vlogs. But we have time to do all this other stuff. We've been
Okay,
going to the
so-
movies a lot.
So a buddy of mine, Shane, you guys have seen him before on the channel. More like he, basically took us to the movies.
Right? Yeah.
We watched John Wick 3.
4.
4.
Doesn't even know what movie we went to go watch.
It's a prank, bro.
This guy.
It's just a prank. We went to go watch John Wick number 6. And
We're like, is this like, are they like time travelers? What's going
Are
on?
they delusional? Anyways, we went to go watch number 4. Not even a John Wick movie. The movie's just called number 4. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
There is a movie called I Am Number 4,
Okay, anyways.
or I think I Am 4.
Anyways.
It's based on a book series. It's by aliens.
Anyways.
They got cool powers and stuff.
Pretty much
And
majority.
they're on the run. Trying not to get caught by these other aliens that are hunting
my
them down.
gosh, I'm a smack. No. Anyways.
What's his name? Alex Pulver? No, Pulver. Portler? I don't know his last name. Forgive me. I don't know your last name. I haven't seen him in anything in a long minute. You know, I'm being honest. It's been a minute since I've seen that guy. It's also been a minute since I've seen that film, now that I think about it.
We'll be back right after. No, I'm kidding. We watched John Wick 4, and sum up
And
the
they're all
movie.
these...
Sum up the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stairs. The end. You're welcome. The whole movie.
That's not the whole movie.
That's the whole movie.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the whole reason you watched the movie.
All right, so here we were gonna talk about this, and I said I was gonna look this up before we started recording, but I totally forgot to look it up.
John Wick.
Yeah, I was gonna look for its. Okay, wait, no. Before we look up the rating, what do you think it's? What do you give it out of?
I already have a bias.
You saw it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, what do you think it is? What do you?
What do I think it's sitting at?
Yeah.
I think it's sitting at an 88.
Okay, mine's higher than yours.
Okay.
I was thinking like 90,
90?
91-ish.
91-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You have a bias, don't you?
No, I really don't. My phone's still locked. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. John Wick. Bro, I got.
Shoot.
What's it got?
It's got a 94 on Rotten
94
Tomatoes.
on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow.
Oh my gosh. See, the reason I gave it an 88, let me legitimize my reasoning here.
Okay, without spoiling anything.
I wish there was more dialogue. That's my only thing. Because honestly, I feel like John's favorite word is, yeah. And
Okay,
then
look.
that's just the movie.
I also kind of want the soundtrack for this film, if I'm being honest. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
There's also really cool shots. in
Okay,
this
yeah, okay.
film.
So this movie takes action cinematics basically to another level.
Not really.
I mean,
It's been done before,
probably, yeah.
but not this hardcore.
Yeah, okay. Also, there's a lot of like single takes.
Yeah.
Like there are moments where you notice where they don't take a cut.
Yeah.
There's no cut in the film. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
The camera's just panning like this.
And then you're realizing, oh shoot, that's Keanu Reeves, not looking exhausted while he's doing all that. Yeah.
Look, I'm convinced Keanu Reeves should have been like a spy or something.
I feel like he's a Hollywood spy. He's spying on everyone else. He's our guy.
Imagine.
He's one of ours.
I mean, he's sort of one of ours.
He's one of ours.
Well, I mean, he's from Lebanon, but he immigrated to Canada when he was a kid.
So he's one of ours.
I mean, sure. He's not born here, but he's,
It's Canada.
I mean,
For those Americans who thought we were American.
we're wearing a lot of blue today, if I'm being honest.
Black Quebec.
Whoa.
I felt a really bitter taste in my mouth just saying that. Anyways.
Nothing against Quebec. I mean, you guys gave us Patin, and I don't. What else did you guys give us? You guys give us something
good
else.
CGI.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of CGI done in Quebec, so there's that too.
I don't know. John Wick. Parts of John Wick were filmed in Montreal.
They were filmed there?
Some parts I think were filmed in Montreal.
Really?
I think so. Let me Google it before I'm just saying random.
I feel like that's wrong. There's no way they filmed parts of John Wick in Montreal. They did some of the effects in Montreal, yes. Like the CGI work was done.
I got a list of filming locations.
Okay, here we go. Is Canada on that list? When they go Tokyo, did they actually do that? No, what was it? There's a place. There's a part in the movie where they go to Osaka. Was that actually shot in Osaka?
I don't know.
You're looking at the list, but I don't see you saying.
Yeah, because I have to scroll down because it's like more like an article list. Okay, so the Continental Hotel is the Beaver Building in Manhattan.
Okay.
Instead of the Sharon, you'd have found a Japanese restaurant, Hado Sushi.
Which is where?
I don't know. New York.
Oh, wow.
And then the Rockefeller Plaza building in, I don't know where that's in. Also in Manhattan.
Yeah, I was going to say that's in New York.
And then, okay, no, we already did that one. Yeah. One of the locations was filmed in Montreal on St. Catherine Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
The one with the car.
Really?
When he gets into the muscle car. From the moment he gets into the muscle car, there's a scene where he's in Montreal.
And he's driving around.
Well, no, I don't think the round was
okay.
Montreal, but yeah, when he's driving in the Ford Mustang. And no, wait. The opening cars chase scene with the camera pointing towards the lingerie store. That's Montreal.
That's how they were able to identify it because of a lingerie store in the background. I'm gonna cut that out. There was an adult store in the background. No, there was a.
So there was a part.
Okay, so
in Montreal.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like how he's still reading it, like the people can hear it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna read the article out loud because it's
Starts
plagiarism.
Starts reading out loud.
Yeah. I know the laws.
Don't call me out on that.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I source, right? But whatever, it's fine.
Do you know how to source in video?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day because you know how especially in movies.
Yeah.
When they like play like a clip of this or a clip of that.
Yeah.
When they're looking for like sometimes like you'll walk into like a time period piece in a film and like they're like at a diner and the camera pans past the TV and there's like a game playing on the TV. I always think that's so interesting. There's a guy on TikTok. Mm-hmm. That's why I bring this up. There's a guy on TikTok who dedicates his TikTok to finding out what game it is that they show on like the TV. And he's really cool. He has like a whole series on it on his TikTok. That's pretty cool. Man, like the way he does it is crazy. Yeah. He can even tell based on sometimes when they're like they show the game or whatever. Yeah. The billboard. You know how they put ads on the like edges of stuff? Yeah. Based on that based on that ad, the styling of it tells them what year it is.
I feel like I'm gonna catch myself saying yeah a lot, but that's cool. Honestly, props to that guy.
He's like a true detective on it. He's like, that ad looks like that one ad that they used to use back in 18. What I'm like, and like, no, he goes in like 1983. I'm like, how do you know that? How do you know that looks like something from?
You said 18, and I was like,
1983.
I was just like, video games don't really, you know what I'm saying? Because in
but you get what I mean?
with my tall hat,
right.
I was just like, let's go to the arcade.
No, but you get what I mean. Like, I don't get how like that's crazy.
Anyways, we'll be back right after.
No, not yet.
Not yet, guys. Not yet. Don't think we're wrapping up this episode in 3, 2, 1. No. Okay.
Starts counting down.
Yeah, I wish. To be honest with you.
Okay, look. Okay, without spoiling Jog, I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I thought it was a pretty good.
I believe you.
Do you? This isn't about beliefs. It's about
I know you.
it's about my feelings.
I know you like the movie.
Great.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go watch it again if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I understand. When we watched it with Shane, it was his second time going.
Okay,
And then he was
I
joking
understand
about it.
why
Yeah.
he had to go again.
Yeah.
Like now that I've lived it,
Yeah.
I want to go again.
I want to go again.
And that's problematic because I don't have time.
We should probably go again.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely one of those movies where the fighting style is very much dictated
Yeah.
by something that was established in a previous film.
Yeah.
Because
Not to spoil, but like somewhat spoil. There's a great fighting scene.
Yeah.
With nunchucks.
Yeah.
Beautiful scene.
Yeah.
I
The
love that
choreography
scene
is
so
great.
much. Choreography is amazing because he keeps putting it around his neck. All of you will understand once you go watch it.
Yeah.
It is beautiful, and it's also such an unlikely weapon
Yeah.
to end up using.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's been training for years
with that
nunchuck. I'm not gonna lie. He chuck you, and that's it.
my phone just went off. Sorry, so someone.
Thank you for addressing to the public.
Yeah, someone.
You're so popular.
Yeah.
Unlike me, alone, sad, and no, I'm kidding. I'm not really alone.
His phone's
I'm
on
not
silent.
really
It's what I'm trying to do right now. Put my phone on silent.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think it's interesting. They had to create a fighting style.
Yeah.
Based on something that they established in a previous film.
Yeah.
I think it's in the second one when they actually we can talk about this. This isn't a spoiler.
Yeah.
In the second one when he goes to Italy. And he gets a tasting done.
You love that scene. That's your favorite scene in the whole.
It's a great scene.
Yeah.
It's also the guy's voice who's talking.
Yeah.
He's just got that,
Sophistication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes it sound so much better than what actually is going on. Anyway.
I mean, you get me in the room. It sounds like you're walking into the cartel. Orale, man. Look at this. We got a nice 16 caliber.
Oh, right.
rifle.
Well, no, what I was going to say is the following, is that when that's happening, right, they go over the body armor.
Yeah.
Like the cutting edge body armor stuff. And they're like, it's 100%.
The best technology.
And then it just hurts a lot.
Yeah.
And so in the third film, you see the way they're fighting.
Yeah.
Like they use their jackets like as shields.
Oh yeah, the little shoulder.
Yeah, they walk around with like they're holding up their jacket to cover their head and
Yeah.
their face. And then in this one, they've properly developed it now.
Yeah.
And it looks like an
actual fighting style.
Yeah, it looks like an actual fighting style. It's so cool.
Yeah,
it's like the coolest thing
very
ever.
well developed.
Yeah.
It's really
like I feel like if this were a real thing,
yeah,
this is how it would be.
I feel like a lot of men would start wearing suits. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Overnight.
Even if there's no chance of them getting shot at,
They started wearing these suits.
I'd start wearing a suit like that. I love how I just changed it from being like men would start wearing. It's me. I would start wearing suits, like as daily wear.
All right,
I know.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This podcast is brought to you in part by Two Latin Brothers Podcast. You thought there wouldn't be a commercial, but there is. So make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll see you guys right now.
We have returned. We didn't get you with that one, did we? We were gonna leave forever and then never return for another 7 years.
He really wanted to leave, but I told him, "No, we can't do this to our people, to our audience. We care too much. They've been through it with us for the last 4 years,
and we've yet to prank them. You know what? We should randomly make it so that we look like we're getting swatted, and then have everyone realize that we're Canadian.
Wait, make it look like we're swatted? How would you even do that?
I know people.
Okay, that wasn't the question. The question is, you technically can't get swatted in Canada.
Yeah, but it's not as common.
Yeah, because you know why?
Yeah.
Because they don't just bust into your house. What they do is the following. They send one cop car to knock at the door.
Yes, that's called being swatted.
And that's swatting in Canada.
Yeah. They're like, you got any guns? Yeah, my Nerf gun.
Does airsoft count? It's one of those things where that's very much an American thing.
Yeah. So we should totally do it. Right now. No kidding.
I mean,
cue it. Go. Men come out of nowhere, just dressed in black. And I'm like, oh, shoot.
It's like all these like lights and stuff. You start
Or-
panicking. The camera starts. There's a guy who picks up the camera and then he just follows us with the camera.
Yeah.
You get
We're like
you
we
get
we
handcuffed.
get like blindfolded because it's actually a kidnapping,
Yeah.
and we slowly realize they weren't real SWAT people. Oh my gosh, that's a storyline.
You wake up in some remote area. You were actually just kidnapped.
I wake up at a Chick-fil-A. I realize I'm in Toronto.
No, you wake up. That'd be even more funny.
What?
You wake up in an In-N-Out. That's how you know you're in America. You're like, dang, now I can really get swatted.
Yeah, I know, right? Nah, they wouldn't take me out country
Why not?
because that would mean I'm illegal. I'm Mexican in the United States. They're gonna deport me to the wrong side.
No, they can't. You know why?
Why?
All you gotta do is find a Canadian embassy.
I request. Yes.
Actually, if you have your license, they'll let you back in.
All right. I request immunity.
You don't get immunity for that.
Immunity.
All you gotta do is go to the border and be like, "Here's my Canadian driver's license," and then they'll scan it because you know there's a barcode on it.
Yeah.
They'll scan it.
See, but like, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
What if they arrest me before I get to the border?
Why would they arrest you before you get to the border?
I don't know. What if someone? What if the cops are bought out?
Why would someone buy at the cops?
Because I'm being kidnapped for starters.
Okay, look,
You don't think these people can afford?
Okay, look, I feel like the people don't see your hypothetical right now.
Okay, hypothetical. I've been kidnapped.
Okay,
Okay,
am I being kidnapped too, or are
you've been kidnapped with me.
Oh, great. Okay, so we've been taken
Okay, I'm very familiar with lockpicking. That's probably not something I should be saying
out loud.
out loud.
Right.
I'm very familiar with lockpicking,
I know how to kick down a door.
and I know how to get out of cuffs.
Right.
Really shouldn't be saying that out loud.
None of this should be said out loud.
I had a magic phase.
That's why. In case you're wondering,
That's
he had
why.
a magic face.
I didn't go to magic camp. It's literally a YouTube video. Anyways. I know how to get out of that stuff.
Right.
So I could get us out of that
Of course.
pretty easily. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is why he carries a paper in his back pocket.
Don't tell them that. Not when I get kidnapped, they're going to be like back pockets.
Sergeant moves into his front pocket.
There goes my dream. Get shot.
Or he gets kidnapped in a suit. That's how you know.
Is it like, can I block? Like, is it like one of those suits? Anyways, it's hypothetical. I can have whatever I want. So I have a bazooka. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
How'd you smuggle that past the kidnappers?
Hypothetical. I actually kidnapped them. It's just getting worse.
You hired the kidnapping.
I hired the kidnapping, and then they thought they were kidnapping me, but in reality, I was just kidnapping them.
It's like I can't remember what film. It starts with this like assassin
Okay.
being hired to kill a guy,
Yeah.
and then he ends up killing the guy.
Yeah.
And they arrest him.
Yeah.
And then they ask him who ordered him to kill him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, so and so. I never met him. I never saw him. It was just like
Yeah.
an e-transfer
It was
sort
like
of
a
thing."
wire.
Yeah, it was like a wire, and all I know was the guy's name. Like, do you know who you killed? And you go, what? You killed the guy who paid you. He goes, wait, so you mean to tell me that the guy I killed hired a hitman to kill himself? Like, it's just the whole movie like kind of like reveals itself, where it turns out that he was looking for someone to kill him,
Yeah.
but then his son pretended to be his dad and hired the hitman to kill. So it's like you find out that it wasn't actually him who ordered the kill on himself.
Yeah.
He thought he did it, but he hadn't. And his son actually wanted his dad dead so he could take his money.
Wow.
But it's like so it's so like the
so
way that,
intricate.
yeah, like you never see it coming. It's I don't even remember the name of the movie, so I really no spoiler.
Anyways, so yeah, hypothetical. I've been, cuffed.
Okay.
Or is zip tie? Zip tie's like the easiest thing to get.
I feel like the zip tie in Canada is more likely though.
Yeah, probably. I mean, no, you can get cuffs.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't get them. I'm saying
Yeah.
that it's more likely for you to be zip tied.
Anyways, okay, so I've been zip tied.
Right.
Okay. If I'm not tied to anything.
Well, okay, what if you're the conscious one and I'm unconscious in this scenario?
You're unconscious?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm like blacked out.
Okay, well, I'm already out of my zip ties.
Okay, so you're out of your zip ties.
Okay, but here's the thing. Am I cuffed backwards or am I cuffed forwards?
We'll say backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah.
Am I attached to anything?
Probably.
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 They don't just leave me hanging?
No, because you're in the back of a truck right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm cuffed. Are my feet cuffed?
Probably yes.
Okay.
Well, you're not cuffed. You're zip tied.
I'm screwed. That's it. It's simple. We're dead. If it was forward, maybe.
Maybe you get away.
Okay, no, I'm awake.
Okay.
First thing I do.
Okay. Well, okay, but I'm unconscious in this scenario.
Yes. The first thing I do.
Yeah.
Is I slide my zip ties
Right.
under my
Okay.
butt.
Wait. Don't explain how you get out of the. You got out of the zip ties. Now what?
Why shouldn't I explain how to get out of
Because
zip ties?
that's too intricate, and some people don't need to know this information.
Why?
Because then they'll want to zip tie you.
I don't know how to get out though.
That's not. Now they know that you can't do it from the back, so they'll zip tie you from the back.
Okay, fine. But I can get out of them.
Okay, that's not the point. Anyway, you're out of the zip ties.
Okay, I'm out of the zip ties. Now I smack you.
Why are you smacking me?
It's the quickest way to wake you up.
Okay, but what if there's another guy in the back with you?
Okay, so I wouldn't get out until we're alone.
Okay.
So we're in the random location.
Okay.
You're still locked out.
Yeah.
I'd probably try to wake you up.
Uh-huh.
Well, in the van.
Yeah.
So that way now you're conscious and now your brain's an asset.
Okay.
Not that you know anything to do.
Yeah.
One being kidnapped.
Obviously.
But now your brain's an asset.
Okay, yeah.
2 brains is better than 1.
I haven't even seen the Taken movie, so I don't know what to do.
Oh my gosh. I don't know who you are. No, okay. Anyways, we're taking to a random location. I'm tied up to something, right?
Right.
I get out of my zip ties.
Right.
Because apparently I'm not allowed to say how I get out of zip ties.
You got out of your zip ties.
I got out of my zip ties. I followed by getting you out of your zip ties.
Okay.
Now, here's hoping that we're not being watched.
Okay.
A, I need some form of distraction if I'm being watched consistently.
Right.
And then B, depending on the type of room that I'm in, will dictate whether or not I can break out of the room. If there's windows, vents, doors.
It's a basement.
Okay, it's a basement. Some basements have windows.
No
though.
windows.
No windows, just a basement.
Just a basement
Okay,
and one
now
door.
I have one door that I have to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be probably the main door.
Yeah.
Also, there tends to be ventilation and other ways in and out, depending on the type of house, how old the house is. So you can get in and out
1800s.
depending on that.
No ventilation.
No ventilation. Okay, does the basement lead directly outside or is it underground completely?
It's underground inside the house, so it leads back into the house.
Okay. So,
You have one door.
I have one door. The likelihood of me surviving if I open said door is very slim.
Yeah, probably like 1%.
So,
But it's okay. You got a suit on.
okay, I got a suit. That's actually because of that, I can get out without fear. All right. This is the following thing I do.
Right.
I scan the room.
Right.
Is there anything in the room?
Should be. I don't know.
Okay.
Assume it's like a normal basement. So it's like obviously like random junk everywhere.
Okay, is it a man cave or is it like storage?
Storage.
Okay. The likelihood of there being old cookingware is very, very high.
Sure.
So the likelihood of me being able to
It's a
find
box of whisks.
You want me to have a box of whisks?
It'd be pretty funny though.
Okay, we have a box of whisks.
Yeah.
I now have a method of opening the door
Right. Because of the wire.
because of the wire.
Right.
Boom. Everyone's just like, oh, he made whisks.
Yeah, I know. I figured you'd say that as soon as I made the whiz joke. I figured I know where this is going.
Now I have a way
I know
out.
you.
Now I need to keep looking until I can find something as a weapon.
Right.
All right. So anything long like a rod,
A 2x4.
literally anything that can be used to swing
Just like a wrench.
is a good asset as a weapon.
Yeah.
Because I take the assumption that whoever's behind the door has a weapon. He's
Obviously.
armed. And
Obviously.
he's dangerous.
Right.
Right. So my first objective is to make sure I can take him out quick enough that he doesn't yell or doesn't shoot.
Right.
Right. So we plan, use a little bit of close quarters. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to have you on one side of the door
Right.
and you're going to have me on the other side of the door.
Okay, but it's a staircase, so like how do you cover?
Is it direct to staircase?
Yeah, it's obviously staircase. If
Okay.
it's a basement, obviously the door goes straight to a staircase.
Okay. So is there another door?
Assume that there's only one door at the top. And then you go
okay,
downstairs.
so-
like our basement.
Okay.
You open the door and it goes straight down.
Okay. That's rough. I'd have you standing right behind me, leaning against the wall before I walk in.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go in first, and I'd attack whoever I see cross my eyesight, and I'd have you walk in checking the other side.
Right.
So basically, you're my eyes
Right.
while I'm knocking out whoever
Right. Whoever's in front of you.
Whoever's in front of me, and I won't hesitate
But
at all.
assume that the door opens not in that direction, like not outside but inside.
Okay.
If the door opens inside and there's a guard standing there, you can get him.
Yeah.
From the back.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Since it's just direct stairs, the hope is he's as close as he can be to the steps.
Right.
Because then I throw him down the stairs.
Right.
I throw him and he's too busy falling.
But that also makes a lot of noise. And if he's holding a firearm, it could misfire.
We have suits.
That's not the point. The point is the noise.
Yeah, I know.
If he excuse me.
See,
if he
misfires, I'm not rolling him down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not rolling him down.
Right.
He'll only bounce once with how hard I'm gonna throw this man.
Okay.
Assuming that it's the length of our steps. Okay. I can throw him.
Okay, but if he has a firearm in his hand,
direct. Safety's always on. That's like the number one gun rule.
What if it's not on?
He's an idiot. The likelihood. Okay, listen. I don't care who you are, whether you're a terrorist or you're just some street gang member. You know to always keep your gun on lock.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. If you don't, you're just an idiot. You're just straight up an idiot. Also, who the hell keeps their finger in the trigger?
Like, he falls back, squeezes.
What an idiot. Okay, so I throw him.
Yeah.
Right? And then I basically throw myself on top of him.
Right.
Knee straight to the stomach. That should be enough to knock him out.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
All right.
Now we have a gun.
Okay.
There's been one thump, so the likelihood of someone else hearing is very high.
Right.
By that point, you've already closed the door, and they're wondering where their person is.
Right.
Right? So that causes a little bit of caution.
Yeah.
The next thing I do is I call 911. Because I'm sure that guy has a cell phone.
Okay, yeah, probably, yeah.
So I call 911, and the first thing I do is, okay, depending on where I am, there should be at least 2 exits, a window, and a door, probably to the main entrance, out.
Okay.
But the likelihood of there being people there is very high, so the window is probably your best bet.
Right, okay, so here's the thing. So you tell the cops what? I don't know where I am.
I tell the cops to start
trace the
phone.
call.
Tracing the call.
Trace the call, leave the phone there, run out.
Yeah, exactly that. I zip tie the guy.
You cut the zip ties, so.
Huh?
You
Really? There's no zip ties in a storage?
You don't know that. What if there's no zip ties in there? What, you got to tie him with like a blanket?
Assuming he's the guy who tied us up, because he's on guard of us.
Okay, what if he's not the guy who tied us up?
Okay, then I don't know, I grab his shirt, rip it, and then turn it into rope, and then tie him up. I don't care. I will make it work.
Okay. So you grab a blanket and you tie him up.
I tie him up.
Yeah.
Okay? Now he's tied.
Yeah.
I have a cell phone, and I have a gun.
Right.
The likelihood of him having a second gun is very high.
Yeah.
So I give you the second gun.
Okay.
Because I like the big boys.
I know.
Okay?
Okay.
So depending on what it is,
right,
I'll know how to use it.
Great.
I've seen enough Call of Duty. Okay? So.
Till you have to reload.
I know how to reload.
Right.
Anyways. Except for that one. Anyways.
Someone got that joke just now.
Yeah.
That was for you, Shay.
Okay. So now we both have weapons.
Right.
We're both armed.
Right.
The next tactic is a cross tactic. I'd explain it to you very quickly and very briefly. So pretty much what I tell you is a cross tactic is when you line up against a wall consistently all the time. If there's a spacing in between, like a door, one person crosses before you go to the other side.
Right.
Always keep each other's backs.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So the objective is either A, going outside of a window.
Yeah.
Or B, going through the front door,
right,
which is really risky because the likelihood of that is just death.
Okay.
All right, but we're wearing suits, so maybe we'll live.
So and then eventually we get out, right?
Eventually, you're out, and now you're just running and waiting for the cops.
Right, in a direction.
In a direction, just run in any direction,
and
probably, like, let's say it's a warehouse. No, let's say the house is near warehouses, or it's just more houses, so it's a neighborhood.
Yeah.
The first thing you'd have to do is go knocking at the next door you can find.
Yeah.
Preferably not like right across the street.
Right next door. Be like, open the door.
But like maybe a road over.
Yeah.
You knock on the door.
Yeah.
And then you go, hey, I just been kidnapped. I just broke out. Can I borrow your phone?
Right.
Now I call the police again.
Yeah.
I have a whereabouts of the address now.
Yeah.
So I tell them that the phone is being traced already and that I have escaped. There's no hostages. There's just bad guys in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm safe. I'm clear. End of scenario.
Yeah.
Now, in a real scenario,
No, no, real scenario.
don't do anything I just said.
Yeah.
Stay put. If you end up in a situation where you can retrieve a cellular device, maybe take the opportunity to get it.
Right.
Also, keep in mind that you're probably being looked for if you have been kidnapped. So, staying put is the number one thing you should do. Your safety takes priority.
Obviously, you need to take care of yourself, and self-preservation is very important.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially in those types of scenarios. I think a lot of people, usually they think, they're not thinking, it's like fight or flight in those sort of scenarios. And, I mean, it's really unfortunate when it does happen anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there are cases where people make it out.
Right, yeah.
From taking that upon themselves.
Right.
But there's also the case where it doesn't really work out for you.
Right, of course.
And
yeah,
the likelihood of you being kidnapped is very slim. I mean, in that type of scenario.
Right.
Because if you're being kidnapped, the sad news is you're either sorry, this is very like very almost not comedy type thing.
Yeah.
But you're either probably going to be trafficked.
Yeah.
Or you're for ransom.
Yeah, those are really the only two likelihoods at this point in time.
So
unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, in Canada, usually it's to be trafficked. Unfortunately, that's the case. It's a case by case.
Yep.
In the U.S., I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know those statistics American. Because I've never looked at them, and I don't think I want to. I'd probably get scared.
It's a little scared.
There's a lot of stuff, I'd rather not look at.
Scary. I said scared.
So, on a lighter note.
Uh-huh.
On a lighter note. This is coming out on April Fool's.
This is coming out on April Fool's, pretty much.
Yeah. I just looked at the clock, and we're recording really late, and it's coming out on Aprul Fool's.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it.
So happy April Fool's.
Be safe.
I'm kidnapped right now. This is a fake set. No, I'm kidding.
This is all AI generated. This entire episode, none of it's real.
Oh, that'd be really cool. I mean, it's scary.
No, it'd be cool.
What?
And I've thought about this. I don't know if we should do it.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like there should be a day where we go to Chat GPT.
Okay.
And we ask it for podcast topics.
Okay.
And then we get like a little teleprompter setup going.
Yeah. And
we read off.
Like a script?
Yeah, like what it tells us to say.
I don't even know if that thing's capable of writing a script.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's scary.
It can do essays, so.
That's scary.
So, I mean, I think it'd be pretty interesting what we get out of that.
Yeah.
Be like a comedy podcast about, whatever.
Whatever. I wonder if it would be funny.
I mean, I think it'd be pretty. I'd probably, no joke, I'd probably make a lot of adult jokes.
Maybe.
Because that's what a lot of podcasts are. Like today, I was listening to a podcast, and for like, I want to say for like almost 45 minutes.
Yeah.
They were talking about the male genitalia.
There's a lot to say. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot to say. Pretty basic, but there's a lot to say.
It also, I mean, not like, but it was just, it was literally 4 Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
Just sat around.
Honestly, I could make a 2-hour podcast just talking about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then I might even branch into other body parts. I'm not gonna lie.
It was kind of funny.
Because let's be real here.
Okay,
have you seen that meme of like every body part has a meaning? It's just like if he's got guts, it means he's brave. If he's brave.
No, it's honestly kind of funny. Because like at one point, they were talking about sensation.
Yeah.
And one of the female streamer who's on the podcast goes, "I have nothing to say about this. Like I can't vouch.
Yeah.
For this topic."
Yeah.
And one of the guy goes, "Yeah, that makes sense. Like I see that." and then everybody starts looking at him. What do you mean that makes sense? She's female. It's not like it's like she could if she wanted to.
I mean, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's just the way it's like he just like acknowledges it, like just like, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds about right. I believe that. Anyway, we should wrap up.
We should definitely wrap up. Okay, guys, this has been Two Lion Brothers Podcast. Everything's always in the description. Whether it be up, down, left, or right, make sure to share with your grandmother, share with your rooster, share with your donkey, share with your moose, share with your chinchilla. I don't care. Just share with everybody and everything you can. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Bye.
You have been